Welcome to 1 Million Cups. How many of you guys here this morning have never been here before? This is your first time. Nice. Welcome. I think you guys really enjoy it. The rest of you who have been here before, you know the drill. 2 entrepreneurs from the community up here presenting the companies they're building. They have 6 minutes to do that. Then there's 20 minutes of Q&A from you guys, the audience. Ask questions, seek clarification, make suggestions, and most importantly, think through who you know, who you can connect them to, and how you can help them grow their businesses right here in St. Pete and Tampa Bay. My name is Sean Kennedy. I'm an organizer for 1 Million Cups, along with Marianne, Danielle, Chris Bennett, who can't be with us this morning, and of course, the most important cog in the wheel, Carly Hellison, back there, videographer, email creator, group setter upper, and Jill of all trades. So we do this as a volunteer job. We are not paid for this. I'm not paid for this. They aren't paid for this. But the people who donate the most resources are our friends at Cow Coffee. Please patronize them on days that are not Wednesday morning. They are very generous. They came here and presented yesterday. They have big plans in the
last week.
See, I don't even pay attention to the non-million cups. This is it for me. Like a bird that just buries its head in the sand when I'm not doing this. But without further ado, I am curious about all these toilet seats behind me, as I'm sure you guys are too. So Tom, would you tell us something?
I'm the inventor of the flush down automatic toilet seat closer. I moved down here a year ago this Thanksgiving for my new job, which just was awesome. How many ladies ever fall in the toilet at 3 o'clock in the morning because you didn't get out there and put the seat down? How many gentlemen ever got in trouble for not putting the seat down? Well, the flush down will take care of that. Let me show you a little video here on how easy it is to install.
Step 1. Remove the toilet tank lid to determine which side has more room for the flush down float and device. Step 2. Remove the old seat and replace it with the new seat on the toilet. Take off the flaps that will cover the bolts and flush down device. Step 3. Put the old bolt in place on the opposite side that you've chosen to install the flush down device, as shown in figure 3.1. With the long oval end facing the tank and the short end facing the toilet seat. Hold it down with your thumb and tighten it up from the bottom, as shown in figure 3.2. Then replace the flap valve. Step 4. Take the flush down device that's already put together. Remove the push tab and threaded oval piece from the top of the threaded tube. Put the threaded tube up through the hole on the opposite side of the toilet seat, as shown in figure 4.1. Tighten the oval piece on the threaded tube until it is flush with the top. Then, put it into the oval-shaped hole, with the long oval end facing the tank and the short end facing the toilet seat, as you did in step 3. Tighten it up from the bottom and replace the flap cover before putting the push cap back on. Step 5. Put the water weight into the tank. Then place the strap guard onto the tank side and squeeze it as shown in figure 5.1. Step 6. Lift the toilet seat so the flush down device latches, as shown in figure 6.2a. Adjust the clamp to just pull the flush down device, as shown in figure 6.2b. And flush. The wand goes up and the lid goes down. If the adjustments are not to your liking, repeat step 6 until it works with each and every flush.
So, what I did is, if you look, there was a few parts on the video that are different from the ones that are here now. The float's different. I originally had one with sand in it and silicone, but for some reason water would still leak in it. fill up the water, too much weight, and it wouldn't work properly. So then I went and had it made with cement in the bottom and filled the rest of it with styrofoam, so no more extra water can get in there. Because it needs to be a few ounces here and there to make it work properly with weight. I get my seats from Lowe's. I provide a brand new seat and the device. And the reason why I went with Lowe's is that you've seen the bolt. I have my own bolt made oval, so it fits in the hole, so no tools to install it, so it can't twist and turn. Well, Lowe's is giving me 50% off on the seats. Now they only want to give me 5%. So that kind of screws up when I want to go into retail. So I said, screw you. So I had a seat sent from China. The problem is they sent one with a hole. So that's a problem. So what I did was, I don't know if you're familiar with maker spaces and stuff like that. Up in Michigan, I was part of one up there. I found one down here. A gentleman did a 3D CAD print for me, and I made my own. I took their seat and made my own, so now I can use my device with the seat. And now I'll be sending this back over to China to have to make my own seat, so screw those. Plus I'll be able to get the cost down. You know, I sell them right now on my website and Amazon for $69.99. Shipped any place in the U.S. for free. $25 extra for Canada. You know, sell about 40 a month. Basically, I've used that. If you know anything about R&D, research and development, I kind of used their company to do my research and development. You know, and I'm getting paid for it, which is nice. I usually have to pay a company to do your research and development. You know, so. As you heard in the instructions, A1, A, B, and all that stuff, it comes with written instructions, word for word, what the video says. So you can either read it, you know, or you can listen to the video. I think I only got a few minutes left. It pretty much covers what I have to present. The other thing is this seat here is a little bit heavier, so I need a longer spring and a little stronger spring to make it push forward. You know. So. Yes.
Are you working to develop this system to be more universal with multiple?
That'll be the next step to because there's a Bemis seat, there's a square hole. This seat here, believe it or not, is from Lowe's and from American Standard. And American Standard charges an extra $10 for the exact same seat. I tried to find out where both of them were getting it overseas, but they don't want to give you that information, you know. And then, so what I'm looking to do is have my the oval, and what I would do is make it just a retrofit kit. So it would come in a bag, and it would have the oval for the two that I just talked about. It would have a square one for the Bemis, and there's two other ones that they're round. But if you're familiar with a lock washer that have teeth in it, you can mold the lock washer right up into here, and then it still have the teeth there, so that you can push it down and it won't spin with the round. You know. So what I would do is, it would say Bemis, it would say American Standard in little packs. So you just take your bolts off if you already have a seat in your house, and you would just use those bolts and throw the other ones away, which are a fraction of a penny to me. You know, so that's the next step.
Ordering online, I can select what toilets you have, what toilet I have.
Well, you just buy the package, and it would have those for slow close seats that are kind of the most popular, you know. And like I said, it would say Bemis on it, it would say American Standard on it, and you just pull that out, take the bolts out, put mine in, and throw the other ones away. So that's my next step.
I'm curious about where you are in the sales process. Are you ready for wide distribution? Do you have it where, you know, ladies, of course, would love to probably share this on social media with pin and post and tweet and, you know, wedding registries. It could probably save a lot of early arguments.
Right. Matter of fact, a friend of mine, she owns the Women's Expo up in Grand Rapids, and that's where I did my first test market. I got a booth. I was literally down to $15.49 in my, or $49 in my bank account. The booth was going to cost me $1,500, and the old saying is crap and get off the pot. And it's like, okay, let's see what the ladies think about it. So I took it there, entered a contest, and won $5,000 because of all the ladies voted for it. So we knew the ladies liked it. I didn't come up with this one because any lady in my life was falling in at 3 o'clock. It's because your dog was drinking out of my toilet. So every day I come home, she says, Sarge's drinking out of the toilet, Sarge's drinking out of the toilet. Well, I don't like to fight and argue. So one day I'm going to the bathroom thinking, okay, how do I want to put the seat down? Well, I always flush the toilet, you know. So why don't I put the seat down and flush? It was like one of those little light bulbs. Bing. So I got a piece of paper out, drew it up, and went to my dad and said, hey, can you make this? You know? And what you're talking about, if Lowe's wouldn't have screwed me, you know, I could go to the next level, you know. I worked for Micro Inventions Radio Network, which I was on the show about 3 years ago. That's what brought me down here. They liked my product. They asked me to meet them in Chicago to talk about a possible licensing deal. And I had 2 hours before our meeting. I believe in paying it forward. So what I did is I went to every single booth in the inventor section and told them who I was and about this great radio show, you know. And went to every single booth, and I was forced about an hour later. And an hour left, so I went to the rest of the show. Acos and John were my bosses on the radio show. They went to the first booth and said, hey, where are Acos and John from Micro Inventions Radio? Oh, Tom, remember? And I said, well, if I do a deal with you, I want to collect checks every 3 months. If I relive pay, would you have a job for me? They said, well, why don't you come down and do what you were doing here for free? We'll pay you. So about 3 weeks later, I was here. You know? But once I had it developed in China, where I'll get the cost down, getting anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 units, then I'll be able to do what she asked. My boss is also our host for Home Shopping Network. They've looked at my product. They like it. They've got what's called American Dreams, which is on Monday nights for 2 hours, and there's only 92 million households that watch this show. You know, and I believe there's a few ladies that watch that. You know, I made it so simple that a lot of my customers are ladies, and with the written instructions and the video, you ladies don't need your husband to install it. You know, plus doing my own R&D, I send an email out to everybody that buys one with my personal cell phone number. And I've flushed this thing 50,000 times, so I know it. If you notice, if it says, if this doesn't work, go back to step 6, that's most of the problems. Because when you take and adjust this part right here, if it's too close to this here, it won't latch, okay? So what I do is I say, okay, how far down is the clamp from this? Oh, it's right up next to it. So pull it down, and if it's not there, see it latches. And this is how much it takes to push it. That's it. Just that little bit. You know? So I personally take their phone call and tell them exactly, you know, what the problem is. And if you go to Amazon, it even says, a few ladies have said, I received an email that the CEO and inventor of the flush down would personally take my call, and he did. You know? So I mean, what better way to get the feedback and you know, get it out to the customers and so. Sir.
What does your competition look like?
Well, if you go to Amazon, they've got some that you walk up to and it's supposed to go up automatically. You know, I've got 3.5 stars, and the reason why I'm only 3.5 stars is because when I first went on Amazon, I didn't know that I could contact the people. They don't tell you too much, you know, with the email and stuff like that. So it was like, hey, it's a good product, but probably number 6, they couldn't get it to work, you know. So they gave me like 1 star. But since then, I've had 4 or 5 stars and stuff like that. But my competition, they are at 2, 1.5, and the reason why is because either it doesn't go up like it's supposed to, or when we go into the bathroom, it starts going down. You're not top of the seat, you know.
So have you heard of the Squatty Potty?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I met them at one of the shows, you know. And matter of fact, I just got friended by the gentleman that has that light, that goes to utility, you walk in, lights up, you know. So, you know, I'm looking to partner with somebody, you know.
So what I would take from that is they built this whole brand based on the idea that toilets are funny, not sexy, right?
Right,
So
right.
how do you make that fun? So
Well,
they
I
built
would-
this whole viral marketing campaign.
Right. Well, I've
And
already
it sounds
got-
like something that you might be able to do as well.
Right, I've already got an idea of, all of a sudden you hear this lady scream at 3 o'clock in the morning, all the lights are off, you know, Tom, you didn't put the seat down, you know, and then just build on something like that. So right now, I'm just taking my time, because one thing for you people that are new, you can go too fast, you can screw your company up, you know. That's why I haven't been advertising, you know, I pay so much to click on Amazon, you have to look for, automatic, you have to look for round, elongated, keywords and stuff like that, you know? And so I don't want to build too fast. I don't want to not be ready, you know, to be able to fulfill orders and stuff like that. So. Sir,
In dealing with Amazon, are you familiar with arbitrage?
I haven't heard that word now.
Well, you should familiarize yourself with it in dealing with those types of stuff.
Yes?
Beyond Amazon, what is your future growth? Where are you going to market? What are your distribution channels?
Well, I decided not to do a license deal with my boss and stuff like that, because I figured I could do it myself, you know. But they did take the HSN. So that's one of them. And everybody's familiar with Shark Tank, right? Kevin Harrington lives here in St. Petersburg. He has one of my flush downs in his house. And the funny thing is his helper guy didn't install it properly. He didn't do number 6. So he called me up and I went over there, and sure enough, did it, boom, and it works great, stuff like that. So they're part of like infomercials and stuff like that. So first I would take it to HSN, to 92 million households, and hopefully it would work. And then infomercial, and then the retrofit that I was talking about, and then retail. Retail is the last thing that I want to do, because you get paid 6 months later. You know, Amazon, I get a check every 2 weeks, and when I sell it on my website, I get a PayPal, and it goes right to my money, or right to my bank in 3 days. So, sir.
So 2 quick questions. So you're saying you only really have one major competitor, and do you have some sort of a patent on?
Yes, I do. Now, nobody can take the hole where you put the bolts in. Nobody can take, as you see, I put it up through there. Nobody can use that hole to push anything forward. And the rest. Yes, ma'am.
Can you get replacement parts, you know, like that, it's going to look for something?
Yeah, right now, if it's something that's broke, that's our fault and stuff, I just send it to you for free. The thing is this one right here, that's flushed 50,000 times. And that's like 6 people living in a house, flushing it 20 times for 7.5 years. So this thing, I can really guarantee this for 7.5 years. The seats, Lowe's only do it for 1 year, you know. This one right here, I'll have to find out once I have it just done in China, stuff like that, how long I can guarantee it, you know. But yeah, I've got other parts. What we do is we take them out of Lowe's boxes, and then we put them in my box, you know, with the new seat in the device. So we have plenty of parts because we're putting it all together, you know. So haven't had anybody need parts.
So I've heard the dreaded number 6 problem quite a few times here. So people not adjusting it properly, setting it up.
Yep.
Are you exploring any way to make that not an issue anymore?
Yes, matter of fact, when we're putting it together, instead of having this up close, you know, why not have all the slack right here? You know? Because that was the thing, we wanted to make sure that it didn't come off, so we were putting it too close to that. So why not automatically have the slack in there, so that when they let the seat up, it does that, and then they make the adjustment. So that's what we're looking to do. But we still have that number 6 in there, and like I said, Right now, I can personally take the calls, but eventually we'll have a 800 call, to help you. Sir?
Build on the number 6 problem. If there's a way to condense 1 through 5 so that number 6 became number 2, and I could call you personally if I was having trouble with number 2.
No, I appreciate it, and that's the whole thing. I mean, and that's why I have these cartoons. The lady's grabbing the toilet paper, she's falling in,
May I follow up on that?
Yes.
You may have a licensing opportunity with some companies that have developed antimicrobial films.
Mhm.
So if you could put that on the seat, not only do I not have to touch it, but you can tell me the perception of the grossness of the seat will go away if they're co-branded with them.
And people have said that you flush a toilet, it's supposed to spray all over the bathroom. That's not my demographic. I'm not germophobic, and if you are, I'm sorry. So mine is these people right here. There's less people that are afraid of germs than are falling in the toilet, that have pets drinking out of the toilet, drinking chemicals, or babies playing in the toilet and clogging up the toilet and calling the plumber. So for $69.99, you don't have to call the plumber.
Do you envision any designer options, because people are spending a lot on bathrooms these days, and a white plastic toilet seat might not fit in with a lot of people?
Right. I mean, right now I'm going with what I can, because my partner and I, we're paying for everything out of our pocket. Eventually we'll have different colors. And like I said, the retrofit where you don't have to buy my seat, you've already got it, or you want to go buy that seat. So.
How easy it is for a kid to open the lid? It just come right open? Is it difficult for a kid to lift it? I mean, if it's closed, yeah, stop.
Right, the thing is, it's kind of like, what's the old saying, if you see something, you're more apt to do something. Well, if you don't see that hole,
Right.
you're almost not apt to throw stuff in. Of course your kid can lift up the seat,
Can you tell us a little bit more about like the team? Is it just you, and what's your background like?
Okay, I just don't like to fight and argue. I'm not an engineer or anything like that, but I was raised by a gentleman that, his name's Jack. You've heard the old saying, Jack of all trades, master of none. He can do anything, He's my stepdad, but he's been around since I was 2. And, I had an idea, I drew something up, went to my dad and said, hey, can we build this? Yes, And this was the third stage, the original was hydraulic, the parts were too much, and this was the third. The second one didn't have a spring in it, I should have brought that too. It was just a lever. Same exact idea. Just pushing the thing through there. It took more weight, it just pushed it over. This here, less weight, that's it. And pushes the seat over. Like I said, my problem is the spring in here is strong enough to push this, but for some reason, this one right here, so I'm looking to do a couple things, either a longer spring that's stronger to get it to go. It'll push the seat itself down, but the seat in the lid, for some reason, elongated, it just won't get it. The round one, it does the round, So it's funny that I can find the diameter, meaning the hole, because the spring's inside here. I can find one long enough, but it's either too small and will, I don't know if you can see these little dimples, that stops the spring from falling through and the device not be together. So I've got one that's too small that will just fall through, and one that's too big that won't fit in. So you would think in the world that we live in, I'd be able to find one in between, but I can't so far. So in the part of how you can help me, find me a company that makes springs here, and it's funny, a lot of people would say, buy a flush down, things like that. Well, it'd be nice if you did, but I don't know if I can fulfill all the orders, so, but we do our best. Sir?
On your number 6 problem, there's probably like a
few models, standard sizes, spacing, where the drain is, the tub is, down to where the hole would be, so you probably almost pre-mark the little wire down there saying, you know, it's either this spot, or this spot, to simplify that initial setup. Well, yes and no. And as you see, there's some play there, okay? So once you lift up the seat and it latches, okay, you want to have the strap, the cord lock as close to that, but you don't want to have it too close, because the problem is if it's too close, it won't latch, you know?
But you still probably, you know, and it could be, I don't know how, you know, difference on the size of the toilet, of the bowl part, or of the tank part, but, you know, there's probably one here, so if you pre-mark the line, it's good to get them close initially. You know, on your instruction, you say, hey, you're going to need to put this in either this spot, or this spot, kind of mark there, just to get them close, because you don't want to mess with your game.
Well, it's like I said, it just needs to be a distance. So the problem is, I mean, making sure it's far enough down so it latch.
Yeah, you just have to put a line for a standard size fence.
Right. Yep. And, now, yes.
I know that seats are manufactured in China and the rest of the world is that the
Yes.
And then also do you have a really international feature?
Yes, like I said. Yep.
So thank you for the presentation, and you've been a lot of very interesting lessons here, but can you reiterate again how we can help you?
Yes. Like I said, I use a company that makes springs, and then as I said, I like to pay it forward. So I come here every week because I work for the radio TV station for inventors and companies. So if there's anybody that has a company that wants to do a Kickstarter campaign, needs help for financing, manufacturing, wants to have your product or company on a radio TV show, contact me for that also. You know, that's my job. Everybody's got a job besides their invention. You know, you'll find, you know, until eventually they can stop doing the job. You know? But I love doing the job because I get to talk to inventors from all over the world. The gentleman over here, he presented a couple weeks ago. He's got Tooth in the Booth, which is a great product, and he came on our show. You know, and you know, hopefully he's going to go forward with it and be successful. So, like I said, I come here to help pay it forward. My bosses pay me to come here for a couple hours to help you. You know, so the spring, and anybody that would like to